La Crosse's mayor joins local leaders to call for higher car emissions standards. The head of the Environmental Protection Agency has asked for a review of clean car standards, which could be the first step toward weakening the rules. News 8's Mel Meyer tells us how the mayor called on the Trump administration to keep the standards in place.
Those at the news conference at the La Crosse City Hall said the standards aren't just about saving the environment, by the government not addressing one of the main factors of climate change. According to the Sierra Club, everyone will be paying the price. But the Trump administration has seen environmental rules as overly burdensome to the fossil fuel industry and has been rolling back Obama-era policies. In 2014, President Obama finalized the standards that would require the fuel economy of cars and light-duty trucks to be the equivalent of 54.5 miles per gallon by 2025. Should the Trump administration lower these standards, some locals worry that the increase in car emissions would worsen the effects of climate change.
Millions of people will be without clean water and food because of droughts and floods. Millions more will become refugees because of rising sea levels.
Jennifer Rombalski called the issue a public safety concern, especially for those with respiratory issues.
Poor air quality causes and/or makes worse conditions such as asthma, which 25 million Americans suffer from.
From 2014 to 2016, the Wisconsin Department of Health Services reported that asthma patients were taken to the emergency room 617 times.
It's not the costs that are most alarming, it's the fact that these are preventable health consequences of not having clean air.
La Crosse has taken measures to reduce emissions, including partnerships to install electric car charging stations and changes to city-owned buildings.
Looking at the use of LED lighting, for example.
Mayor Cabot says the Clean Power Plan, Paris Climate Accord, and those local initiatives need to be backed by federal legislators.
What we need are national and state approaches that pull all of these various pieces together in a comprehensive way so that we can address climate change.
Other city mayors that have called on federal officials to support the standards include Madison's mayor.
Yeah. What else is the city doing to address these clean air issues?
As mentioned, there are different electric car charging stations in the city, and plans are underway for another car charging station at the new Pine Street parking ramp.
All right, look for those. Thanks so much, Mel.